Alright, part 8, man. That's a month already? We'll be doing a month worth of Metal Gear episodes? Wow. Or a month, 2 months, pardon me. 2 months worth of Metal Gear episodes. The Let's Play right here is your boy Marcos. That's crazy, man. Time flies, son. Like, literally, like, it's already, like, middle of August. That's nuts. That Call of Duty map pack's gonna come out here any week now. My lord. Wow, I don't even know what to say, man. That's crazy talk. Anyway. Let's put a little bow, though, on my man, Psychomantics. He deserves it. And over here, I'm looking through my equipment. I'm like, I need a sniper rifle for where I'm going right now. Do I have a sniper rifle? How do I get a sniper rifle? Make sure you get all that ammo and stuff over there. Little cutscene.
Could there be wolves in here?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Come on, man. How you gonna... It's great, though. Snake's like... His job now is just to be a musher. That's awesome. Anyway, we gotta follow her for taking point. Alright, girl. Wait, you go get him, Tiger. Like, damn. I mean, you almost only just died like a couple seconds ago. You don't think I should take point? I wanna call my man Master Miller, though. Have a combo.
Don't suddenly look into the dark. Look slowly from a light area to a darker area. If you do that, your eyes will gradually adjust, and you'll be able to see better in the dark. Try not to play in the dark either.
There you go. Wise tips right there for the main man, Master Miller. Dropping that knowledge. And I was just trying to figure out if I actually needed the night vision goggles or not to use. I was hoping he'd say something along those lines. Because I remember that this kind of was like the only part that you really need to use them at. But I wasn't sure exactly how effective it was. And you don't really have to. We'll see later. I'll take it off. But for the time being, I figured I'd give him a shot. God damn it, I took him out anyway, so I might as well use him. And pardon me for my curse words. I don't mean anything to use the Lord's name in vain. I'm a big believer in the God, so I don't want to be hurting on my man. Anyway, Psychomantis, put a bow on him. He was not a believer in the God, at least not by his actions. I mean, this is one thing that always stuck with me for Psychomantis. In order to move on from, like, his troubled childhood, you know, his dad blamed him for his mom's death because his mom died of childbirth. That's real talk. Like, that happens, like, in real life. Like, that's not a joke. I mean, you can imagine, you know, being in love with a woman, this kid's, like, born, she dies of it. I think what you initially hope is the fact that you look at the kid as, this is my little piece of her that's left. I want to take care of it as best as I can. This is my last connection with this person I love. But at the same time, I do think that some people just look at it and say to themselves, oh man, this little bastard killed her. I'd much rather have her than him. And I guess that's what happened to Psychomantis right there. And sorry for punching dogs, Peter, yo. My apologies, but he was gonna eat me alive, I think. So I kinda had to, I tranquilized him, alright? So I ain't kill him. Leave me alone. Oh god, I don't want to kill any dogs, Peter. I'm sorry. So I mean that's real, and that kind of traumatized him. And it's really, you know, when we talk about those boss fights, I mean, why is Psychomantis bad? So for example, I don't use Bowser because he's the simplest character to be out there as an enemy, and he's somebody that we all know. So Bowser, like, he kidnaps Princess Peach. I'm confused here. I'm like, why is Meryl just chilling next to this puppy? Bowser is just like, he just captures Princess Peach because he feels like it. Like, there's nothing else to it. There we go. Oh, look at cute little guy. Oh, man, oh, it's so cute. Come on, let's go. Look at man, what are we over here talking to dogs and stuff for? Come on now, I'm mad friendly with the puppies, yo. I get along fine with the dogs. I ain't no Michael Vick up in this bitch. So this is simplistic, but you know, even other enemies, you know, it's just pure hatred, it's pure despise. I think when you think of an enemy, that's what you think of.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working, and since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
One last gift from our boy Psychomantis. Gotta love him. Meryl's gonna walk right over here, show you the way, and then she'll explain to you, that it's because Psychomantis was inside her brain, blah blah blah, all that nice stuff, all that mumbo jumbo that we got to hear over here. Basically, when Psychomantis left this little gift right there, and it's cool to give you that acoustic clue that it's Psychomantis, that breath. Very well done. There she go.
So what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little.
There it leaves you a nice little path over there. But I am gonna blow myself up once because I do want to show you what happens if you do that. I have no idea why that would be. I mean, I guess it's enticing. It's kind of like, come tap that ass, but like, what? What? It is such a serious situation where I'm trying to dodge mines. You just gotta smack ya. Like, what the? And over there, that one I didn't mean to do over there. She managed to get me. And now we are introduced to my girl, Sniper Wolf.
Meryl.
Oh! Right in the knee pad!
Meryl!
Oh! Oh, shit got real. Oh! Golly! That just got violent quick.
Meryl!
I guess I'm a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn!
Shoot me, Snake.
No.
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move!
I promised I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. War is meaningless. Nothing comes out of war.
Except death.
Snake, please, save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Don't forget what I said. Now, get out of here.
Come on, man. How you gonna make a phone call so this is a mad tense situation?
Meryl!
Colonel?
Damn! Snake! It's a trap. A sniper's trick to lure you out.
Thanks.
The sniper's waiting for you to go to help Meryl so he can pick you off. Don't do it!
It must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. Doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm going to save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
It's the
What's
first
wrong,
time we saw like
Naomi?
real
Don't
emotion.
you know? There's a tendency toward murder written in your very genes.
So saving someone else's skin is out of the question?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal.
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm going to save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Naomi, girl. You are just not making it easy on us. Alright, so we gotta backtrack over here to go get the rifle. I don't care. I'll just blow myself up. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant at this point in my lifetime. I'll be able to take the health. Wrap up a bow over here, though. My man, Psycho Man's is so traumatized from birth. And then, in order to erase his past, he burned the village down where he lived in. I mean, talk about keeping a hood. That's crazy. And ever since then, he's been reading people's minds, and he's never been a moment to himself. And I got so scared. I'm like, oh, little puppy guy. Oh, it's so cute. And he just runs in circles for a couple days. Scared the crap out of me at first, though. Scared the crap out of me right now, even looking at the damn footage. Now here, there's another dog coming out. This guy was a whole different story. I'm like, yo, my man, you are way up too close and personal. Everybody pass out. Make some good fur coats out of these guys. Shout outs to Peter. I'm not a big fan of making fur coats out of animals, though. I don't encourage that. So Psycho Man says, you know, traumatized, hurt from birth, blah, 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 all that stuff. But burn down his village. Never be by yourself. You can imagine always knowing what everybody thinks about you. You think it's a good idea, so you know to judge people. But part of the fun is that you don't really know when to judge people, how to judge people. You kind of have to assume it. You know, when you meet somebody and you interact with them, you either figure out whether they like you or not, whether you like them or not, what they think about you, how they are. It's kind of the fun about it. It's kind of the risk, obviously. With everything in life, there's either a risk or a reward too, and that's kind of something along those lines. But Psycho Mantis didn't have that opportunity. He knew everything from everyone in any circumstance. I mean, oh boy, you think it's tough to be like a hypocrite now with somebody you don't like? Imagine if you knew every single thought that went through their mind. Oh boy, so it's rough. Now, Sniper Wolf already presented with the next enemy, which is very interesting. The pacing of this game is very interesting. I think I might allude to that a little bit later in another episode, because the pacing is very interesting. I mean, we just went from one major boss fight, walked asses right into like another boss fight, and honestly, till like here the end of the game, that's kind of how it goes. It's like boss fight after boss fight after boss fight after boss after boss fight. So it's interesting. I blow my shot on this guy, and I'm like, oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you just like pass out or something and leave me alone? Thank you very much. Gosh. Now, the sniper rifle. There's two places where you could get it. In the original PlayStation one, you have to go all the way back to the armory and get it. In this one, they give you a suppressed kind of version that you can pick up here, and the other one's all the way in the back. I believe I only pick up the suppressed one here. I don't go all the way back. And then I picked up over here the phone call.
You got a sniper rifle? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
And I was talking to my boy Jay about this the other day. You could also, you could walk back there, which is what I normally do when I go all the way back to the tank hangar. Or you could also hop in, use your box and hop into one of the trucks, and it'll take you over there. So it's cool, it's nifty, and like along those lines is your options to get from point A to point B in this game as quickly as possible. And I'm waiting to see if this guy comes in or not. He's just imagining things. Come on, he physically saw me shoot him in the dome. He's not imagining things. Before we get to Sniper Wolf and her story and what she's about, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how love is presented in the game. Now, we talked about enemies and their motives, and love is also a very interesting subject, especially with gamers. I think for the most part, it's always been presented in a more immature and platonic way. Like Mario really likes Princess Peach. Okay. I'm trying to think of any other character who even it's really tough to even think of characters who like for example, does Link really like Zelda? I don't know. You never really see him out there. I don't think even in the Wind Waker. No, they didn't make out in any of them. You just it's kind of like your duty to protect these people. And those are kind of my two main characters that for example I grew up growing up with. Looking through some of the games that I got over here on deck. I mean, Dead Space, you kind of do like that chick, or you like that at one point, but you're not even together anymore. So it's kind of like convoluted stories, and I never thought love was presented in a mature subject. Games have changed now. And I mean, games, for example, I haven't played Heavy Rain, but I'm sure there's some aspect in that game that involve love that are very well represented. And there's a lot of games. But for the most part, when this game came out in 90-something, love was too difficult to tackle, or liking somebody along further than just she looks hot was not really presented in video games and not really done in any sort of effective manner. This is the first game where you and it's kind of cheesy, some of it's cheesy, Snake's like, oh, you have a nice butt. You have nice eyes. Alright, but you notice that there's a deeper connection here, and it goes all the way down to the basic instincts of survival, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to save her from the Psycho Mantis. I'm not gonna kill her, I'm gonna save her. Here in Sniper Wolf 2, Colonel, relax, I'm gonna save her. Not for her, not for me, not for anybody, I'm doing it for me. Not for the Colonel, not for Naomi, not to prove my genes. No. I'm doing it strictly for me. You notice there's an attachment just from his reaction, you know? He was hurting, he likes her, he doesn't want to admit it, he doesn't really know how to admit it, to tell you the truth, he doesn't know how to express his feelings properly, but they're there, you know they're there. And that's something that's real. It makes your characters feel real. I think there's a lot of... this game draws some inspiration from James Bond. You know, Kojima said himself that he draws a lot of stuff from there and a lot of entertainment. I mean, one of the suits that you unlock after you beat the game is a James Bond-like tux in classic James Bond set. So he alludes a lot to that. And one of the things he doesn't take away from it, and, you know, the new Bond movies kind of changed it. I think with Daniel Craig, it really moved on towards a more realistic kind of person. But these older Bonds with Pierce Brosnan, and, you know, these guys are just straight pimps. I'll bang out anybody I want to bang out. I'm invincible. I'm untouchable. The worst that's going to happen to me is that a jellyfish is going to sting me at the beginning of the part of the movie, and I'll figure my way out of that one. And that's kind of how every Bond movie went. And I enjoyed it. They're fun. It is what it is. But at the same time, I want to see real characters. I want to see real emotion. I think that's something that we've gotten to in video games. We've definitely improved on over the years. I think we can still get better than where we are, but it's definitely made a huge improvement. I think Metal Gear was one of those first games that took the situation. Check out that dog who just annihilated me. So he just rocked me. I'm like, man, puppy, what is wrong with you? I'm going to kick the crap out of you. Like, literally, I'm going to kick you until, like, you're really hurting. And I tranquilize him over there. I don't like killing animals. It's not my thing. So it's really the first game that presented that in a challenged man. You know, Snake is not the kind of person you expect to fall in love. He's emotionally challenged. Genetically, he's not supposed to even feel this. She's not supposed to even feel it. There's definitely a connection there. There's definitely a bond developing with him. We get to see it organically. We get to see it played out and fleshed out in a way. And look at this cute little puppy. I love this little guy. He's so cute. Hey, little buddy. I wish I could take him home with me. I love these little husky dog. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, the first game that really fleshes it out in a mature fashion, and I think it's something that's very underrated in how Metal Gear proceeds over here. So, Sniper Wolf. Now we gotta duke it out, right? My girl Meryl's not there anymore. We need this Pentazim. I don't even know how to properly say. But basically, the combination here when you snipe is that you need to take the Pentazim in order to keep your reticle appropriately, you know, placed. And I'm trying to just even see where she is, and automatically, if she shoots you, you're kind of screwed. She gets me again. I'm like, I can't even aim over. This is my first time using a sniper in probably 10. Probably this game probably like 10 years since I've used a sniper rifle, so I'm a little bit lost over here at the beginning. Pardon me. And I'm looking like, oh, where are you? So I know you gotta take a penalty and keep you steady. I know she's somewhere around there. I see her. Ideally, and hopefully, I think I moved later on. You kind of have to go to like a spot where it's not as easy for her to hit you because you're kind of in the middle. Once she shoots you, also get out of the reticle. It's just not gonna give you enough time to do that. Maybe sometimes it will, like it did there, but once you get in the rhythm, once you start developing it, you know, hitting her before she hits you, you'll be good. And then you can get over there, and then you can nail it a couple times over there in the same spot. Also, you can get her while she's moving. A little bit tougher to shoot. I think I give it a shot, but also be worried that when you miss, she's gonna come right after you. Now here, I'm just keeping it on the rations, not chopping any other Pentazim or anything. It's still working so far. You'll notice when it stops working, you start weaving and wobbling over the place like I am right now. So switch over there, keep the rations. I got 4 rations, so I'm using a lot of them. In this game, they give you a lot more rations. My boy Jay's playing through it in the PlayStation version, and he just tells me how there's no rations at all. So I'm playing on the toughest difficulty, whatever the hell it was when this game came out, and there's rations galore, and I use my rations all the way. If you don't, you want to duck and cover a little bit and play it a little bit safer than I am. But for the most part, I kind of just tackle bosses head on. Hit her right there. She's hitting me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to trade these blows between me and you. Like, I think I'll end up winning. I got 4 rations, girl. I believe either in this part or I think it's maybe in the next part where you could actually hit it with a Nikita missile. I know in the next part you could. I'm not sure if you can pull it off in this one. You can also shoot a Nikita missile if you want to go and do that. There's also rats over there. I don't know if I do snipe them in the video, but I will snipe a rat occasionally. Shout outs to Pedo. I mean, I have no problem with rats. I'm not a big rat guy. I don't even know how people could have rats as pets. You know, there's some things that shouldn't be pets. I guess having like a fish as a pet could be cool too. But like, come on, like, what interaction do you have with a fish? I think if you have a pet, like, you kind of want to have, but I think fish could kind of be balling though. So maybe fish get a slide, but you know, a pet that you could have interaction with at some sort of level. Like for example, like a chicken isn't a pet. Like that's something you have to like lay down eggs or eat. You know, a pig isn't a pet. Like that's something that you're growing to like eat. And my girl Sniper, I'm sorry I had to done do you dirty. Got her. Good. So now we gotta go claim our prize. Let's go see what happened to Sniper Wolf right there. Take a look down over here at my girl Meryl, and then I'm like, you know what, man? Hold up. Let me call my girl Mei Ling real quick.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission? You haven't saved your mission in a long time anyway, right?
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
A bad feeling.
Like a premonition or something.
Now, I'm pretty sure she calls you as well. And part of this because you're... Well, I'm not going to tell you where you're going. Actually, I don't do spoiler alerts. But I think that she will call you in a couple steps. So I just called it because I remember to do this. I remember you wanted to do it, and then I got to show you my saves because you can see how many times I saved. Normally I just do one like different save every time. Sometimes I override it, sometimes I don't. There really isn't no rhyme or reason for that. I'm not really going to go back and play it again. Maybe not. Maybe if you guys want me to, we could do it. But for the most part, I'm not. And I want to stop the bleeding. I hate when you bleed. God. So going over here down this long, endless alley, the camera keeps panning up, making you just look minuscule as compared to the tank, and then you're kind of like, what the hell saw me? I have no clue. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving. Another ration, because Lord knows we need it. Unfortunately, I just shot something there for no reason. So I'm looking around over here, seeing if there's any other equipment. Get some PSG first. The other sniper, that's of the PSG. This one's the PSG-T, which I think PSG Tranquilizer. There you go. I actually figured out what it was. And that's a ration over there. And I'm like, man, I don't get it. I want it. No, it's famous bullets. Pardon me. Looked like a ration for some reason over here in the first spot. But it's famous bullets. Don't need them. So I'm going to climb upstairs over here and be like, okay, where's my girl Sniper Wolf at? Boom. Get some M9 bullets. I'm always cool with that. Gotta show you explore your surroundings. See a little rat up there. Those little bastards. I'm killing. I can't walk in through over this way, so I'm like, well, she had a bounce then, right? Like, where'd you go, Sniper Wolf? Go through this door? Let's see.
Don't move!
So good they let you turn around. Dang. Talk about an interesting situation. Nice.
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly.
Huh.
You're a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Don't you know that the majority of the world's great assassins are women?
Yeah.
Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which
Talk about
will
the
it be?
cleavage aspect too, man. That's killing me.
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. You are my special prey. Got it?
I think she's trying to say that she likes you. Oh,
I
man.
left my mark on you.
No kidding, you left.
I won't forget it.
Ollie, I'm about to explain that to my wife.
Until I kill you, you're all I'll think about.
Man, people are wild in this game, man. Oh! This is so good. He tried, man. I get my best. He tries to be a tough guy. Come on, man. So what's a heap of trouble right here?
Kill him yet. I want him alive.
Leave it to me.
I want no more accidents like that DARPA chief.
Yeah, you remember the DARPA chief?
He's my target. Mine alone.
Alright, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next week, let's see what happens to my boy Snake. Here's the teaser.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.